Another new mountain road for me. I don't know if I want to be in a big truck going over that. Yes. One final thing before I crush this entire bowl of Miki. How friendly were the locals here. Thank you guys, see you again. They're the best, so nice. Kulasing for the win. Thanks. My first time ever driving across the bridge here to the northern part of Abra. It's 6 in the morning. Woo! What a peaceful vibe. That's the Calaba Bridge, just over 900 meters long. The first time I've ever driven across it here in the province of Abra. Bangid on the other side. I'm in La Paz now, and then the road stretches all the way up towards Ilocos Norte, where I'm going to be heading today. This is all new territory for me. Wow, the sun is just coming up now. It's 6:40. It rises later in the north, and you can see somebody paddling out across the river. It's beautiful. Looks like they built a brand new market here. I heard rumors they're developing a government center on this side. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the main poblacion of La Paz and search for a must-have breakfast when in Abra.
Then we cook bagnet.
Are you cooking the bagnet? Saan?
Sir,
Saan?
I fry.
Ah,
Yes, sir.
nice. Okay, cool.
It's so simple, sir.
It's okay though. It's good. I like it. This is a classic local little pancitan Miki eatery. And ate, ano po alam mo? Angel?
Angel, sir.
Called Angels. Her name's Angel. And they're actually cooking it fresh right now, so I have to wait 20 minutes. This is perfect.
Yes, sir. I will put it in the boiling water. Sir.
Nice. Galing.
This water.
Oh, that's the noodles.
Yes, sir. Pancit Miki.
Do you remember the cactus carambuaya that I had in the lechon? Do you have one? Oh, this is the one. Oh, it's huge. It's big. Do you just chop like do you cut it when you? Ah, this part. And then that's what they had in the lechon. That's okay. That's cool. I thought it was gonna be like maliit from the ground, but it's big. Nice, ba. Cool.
I will.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna.
Yung lamas, sir.
Oh, lamas. You're gonna. Okay, you're gonna squeeze it out.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
Sir,
So you don't actually add. Oh.
yung amoy ng aswete kasi medyo matapang.
Okay, so really
Pag
strong.
na-saute, mawawala yung amoy ng aswete.
Ah, so that's why. Okay, so that's why you saute. That looks really good. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, watch out. Here we go. This is the fun part. Woo! It was like 10 minutes, no? This is the secret. That's what makes Miki Miki. she's adding pork broth to the ashwete sauteed mix, and that's gonna make the soup, no?
Yeah.
It's a sabaw. Cool. The bagnet is coming along. It's okay, yeah. Sorry. At the Angel's worried I'm gonna get splashed. Bagnet. Bagnet, ashwete, pork broth, those noodles. That's how you make Miki. Woo! Magtiwala ka lang. There's literally customers waiting outside. It's a half day for them only on Saturdays. And this is the fresh new batch. They have suki. Oh, that's the itlog. ¿Cómo está La Paz? Oh my gosh, look how many people there are now. Hello, morning. Ganun umaga, naimbag na bigat. There's literally a whole bunch of people standby waiting for this. Brad? Yeah, of course. Hey, you guys are here earlier. I was the first customer, they were number 2. Nice one. Yeah, thank you. Amazing. Yes. This is perfect. Thank you. No better way to wake up in the morning in Abra than have a fresh bowl of pancitan Miki. As you just would have seen it made. There's a lot of people eating it and enjoying it. I'm gonna get the chili oil, add a little bit because that looks spicy. But in the meantime, a few locals over there, they taught me 2 things I gotta know. Mabisin nakon. I'm hungry, diba?
Yeah.
Got it. Mabisin nakon, I'm hungry. And mangan tayon. Mangan tayon. Let's eat. So you'd think that looking at the soup it would be spicy because it's red, but it's not at all, which is why you gotta get some chili oil. I'm gonna add it in a sec. The broth is it's fatty and hearty and very satisfying. Imagine too if this is a rainy day, this would be very, very comforting. The noodles too. I love how the crunchiness from some of that crispy skin on the bagnet really blends with the soft noodles. One final thing before I crush this entire bowl of Miki. How friendly were the locals here? I didn't even know this place existed. They just had started cooking. They invited me back there. We were having great chica. They showed me how they make it. Angel's awesome. She makes a great bowl of pancitan Miki. This is as local as it gets in Abra. Lusuac Spring Resort. Let's go for a swim. Morning po. Nothing like a refreshing cold morning bath. This place is beautiful again, right along the river. I like how they have the trees hanging over. And just the water, it's just crystal clear. Oh, the sun is just coming through the trees. I'm lucky I'm here early. 9 a.m. on a Saturday, nobody's here right now. Oh, it's actually not too cold after you get in, that first little jitter. You know, in the Philippines, cold springs like this, absolutely love them. And the coolest part is that, well, they're not super cool all year round. You can swim in these kind of things, whereas in Canada, if it's the middle of December, you're in and out really fast. Here in the Philippines, all year round. Whew, perfect. Just a couple 100 meters away from the municipal hall. Great spot. I'm gonna go backtrack now towards the main road and hopefully be able to pick up some weave along the way as well. Oh, is this the one? Oh, that's the one. This one. She's looking for natural dye. I'm talking to Therine. Is this the one? Oh. Therine already has binacle design. We got some from Magdalena Gamayo in Ilocos Norte. So I'm getting what's called cantarines, these designs. It sounds like there might be a little bit of indigenous weaving in Penarabia. So when myself and Therine come back here to Abra, because she's never actually been, we'll go check that out. In the meantime, got a few samples. Let's head towards Ilocos Norte. Well, I think Fiesta in Danglas, the next town, is around Valentine's, because that was a lot of bunting. I'm gonna keep going into the mountains. Not too far from the town proper, this view deck. As I drive up this road, I'm looking at the tallest mountain, I think, in Abra. It's called Mount Bantay Goolon. Don't know how to pronounce it. You can see it on Google Maps. But it's 3,248 feet, overlooks the whole Abra River area and Bangged. This is a really beautiful place to drive. We're gonna keep going. Grateful that there's areas of vegetation and trees here, even bamboo covering the road, because it is a hot, dusty, windy day. In fact, the whole province has been super dry, which is one of the reasons why I'm not going to go to Caparcan Falls. I'm going to come back in rainy season with Therine, and also gives me another reason to come back to Abra. About 20 kilometers from the border now of Ilocos Norte. Wow, that is just awesome. Looking over the mountains to my left though. I'm at like the same height as them. Ah! I'm about 13 kilometers from the boundary of Ilocos Norte. It's a different environment now up here, and the views keep getting better and better. What's interesting is when you come up top here along this ridge, you're kind of at parallel with the mountains there, and then look over here. You see that mountain peak in the distance? It just looks completely different than the mountains back down in Abra. A lot of trees now up top here lining this road. It's getting really windy though. Whew. Power on. Can't believe I'm saying this on a really hot sunny day at noon, but pretty cold up here. Six kilometers to the boundary, and probably since the 10-kilometer to boundary mark, the road started to get a bit more dodgy. There's some collapsed areas, or the barriers have fallen over. Oh, here's another landslide that must have happened maybe a few months back during the typhoons. So yeah, it's probably not somewhere you want to be in a big storm or when there's a lot of rain, but I have to say, another interesting thing, when I look across at the mountain range now, it's completely covered in trees. Total opposite to when I was coming up on the Abra side there. Although this is still Abra, at least for another 5 or 6K. It's all good. Even the locals with the big bolos there are smiling and waving. Oh man. I don't know if I want to be in a big truck going over that. Definitely would not want to drive over that in a big truck or in rainy season. This is literally the boundary of the Cordilleras and Ilocos region. I'm gonna head down now to Nueva Era. Can you hear that music in the background? This is Nueva Era, my first time stopping in the municipality. They're definitely practicing for the Tanok Festival of Festivals, which is February 15th in Lusuac City. There's the big stadium, and all the different municipalities from around Ilocos Norte put on these incredible cultural performances full of storytelling. So right now they're in there definitely practicing, and they always, Nueva Era, I remember, puts on an amazing performance. So, something to check out, because by the time you see this, you'll probably still have time to go to Ilocos Norte. Tanok Festival of Festivals, amazing. I just want to show you this. As you would have just seen, Nueva Era sits right up against the mountains in the Cordilleras, which is probably one of the reasons why they have these really cool huts set up outside of their municipal hall. I'm not sure if these are for an activity or an event or just to showcase the barangays, but really nice. Check out the styles. It's made with bamboo and rattan. I think, is that rice or kogan on the top? Look at this. It's kogan grass. I think it's gonna be a coffee mission. Maybe the next municipality, I don't know. This might be the only time in my life I come through Batak and I don't get an empanada. I stopped for coffee and an hour to Tambay at this place called Esprit. It's just down from that new looking building that sort of looks like a hat. Super hot out right now, 3:15 in the afternoon. I'm gonna head back south. It's so windy, I'm almost struggling to drive right now. I'm getting blown over. Every motorbike's going so slow. See, grab me. My motorbike is shaky and my GoPro just got blown over. My helmet's... Holy smokes. I was gonna try and enjoy a sunset on the coast. There's so many little beach coves and stuff in Ilocos Sur, but it's just a crazy, surreal windstorm. I think I'm just gonna try and get myself sorted here. The problem is when you have a big box as well and a bag on the back of your bike, I'm just getting blown side to side, so. It was so windy. Sinigang for the win. Speaking of windy, I use an app when I'm on these freestyle adventures and all the time called Windy, and basically I noticed one of the reasons why I didn't go to the northeastern coast and try and go to those isolated communities is because there's a big system hitting the east. Windy tells you, and you can see right now, look at the red. Basically, it's going to be windy next couple of days, and also there's going to be a rainy system coming through on the 10th, and I have to go back and be back in Manila by the evening of the 10th, and I don't want to drive hundreds of kilometers in massive rainstorms, so I decided to come back here to Canada. I'm going to spend overnight, and then tomorrow morning I'm just going to start slowly heading back south because it's clear. Tomorrow is the only other clear day. Use the app Windy, it rules. I'm going to eat. Have a great night. That was a fantastic day.